Hi. Okay, so for this tools application, I'm going to talk about an experience that I had earlier this year at UF. I'm not going to say specific names of the organization, but I'll tell the story without using their names. So at the beginning of the year, I was involved with one student organization, and I made friends in it, and I was an active member, and I would go to the club meetings and the club activities. And later in the year, I heard about an opportunity to join another student organization that did similar things, and I had friends in it also, and I wanted to join. But this second club had sort of a rivalry with the first club that I was involved in, and I never took part in the rivalry, but I knew that there were some of the friends that I had in the first club who didn't really like the other club. So I was a little bit hesitant about telling them that I was joining the other club. And so for a couple months I was didn't acknowledge why I was missing some of the other functions, or why my time commitments were being taken up. So I didn't lie, but I danced around the truth a little bit. And one of my and it was clear that I was spending less time with that one initial club. So one of my friends, I ended up just telling them and being honest. I was honest with one of my friends just because it was easier one-on-one to have the conversation. And I told her what the situation was, and she wasn't even mad. And I really was happy because in a sense I was acknowledging the elephant in the room, which was that I wasn't as involved second semester as I was first semester. And it was something that I knew everyone noticed. I noticed, obviously, but we didn't really talk about it, so it was a little bit weird. And when I finally acknowledged it, my friend wasn't even mad. She was supportive, and that gave me the confidence to talk, to tell everyone that I was friends with from the first club. And some people were most people didn't care, and they were just happy for me. But then other people did make some jokes or whatever. But honestly, I felt so liberated about telling the truth that I didn't really care what anyone thought at that point. And for me, that really taught me that it's if you're thinking something strongly, other people probably are aware of that also in their mind, and it's better to just acknowledge it and to talk about it as opposed to just um, like pretending that that's not happening. It also taught me that you have to be true to yourself and follow what's best for you, and if you are scared that other people will judge you for that, though you shouldn't really care about those people anyway. Also, it taught me that you can get really nervous about something, and it's when you actually do it, it's not even that bad. So you shouldn't have gotten that nervous about it. So now I'm totally open with both clubs about what my involvement with each is, and I am an active member of both of them, and I appreciate both organizations for different reasons. And I don't feel weird that I'm involved with both of them, and I have good friends in both organizations. And yeah, and it's a continuous learning experience because I have to make an active effort to not be, because it would just be easier to tell white lies or to just be dishonest. But I try to not do that because I want to be true to myself and to my intentions, and I think that comes across in my actions. So yeah, and I took on a leadership capacity because I did something that hadn't been done before, and that is to be an active and open member of both organizations. And hopefully in the future that could lead to kind of taking down this rivalry, and maybe everyone can be friends with each other, because I think that there is potential for that if people just stopped being so judgmental. So yeah, thank you for your time.